What is it specifically that you think was in those NDAs that the public just had to know about before we closed the deal?
Then why sign an NDA at all?
Well, exactly. But no.
Now, for anybody that wonders why I say Jeff Landry is a piece of shit tyrant, that's the reason why. Okay, let's talk about NDAs. Okay, because you're about to see a bigger picture than just one statement from Jeff Landry himself, I promise you. Since Landry took office, at least 54 elected officials have signed non-disclosure agreements connected to Louisiana economic development. Excuse me, what? Yeah. And if you're wondering why that matters, well, let's break it down.
Welcome back. What you're looking at right now is a non-disclosure agreement. That's courtesy of an investigation by Gulf State's newsroom. And they find that more than 120 employees in Governor Jeff Landry's office there in Baton Rouge, they've signed one of them. Critics do say that the NDAs could create a culture of fear and discourage staff from speaking openly about the administration's work.
And this is why I'm on Clay Higgins' ass so much, okay? Because of the things I personally witnessed and documented. And everything I said is out there for the world to see, okay? There's no hidden agenda here. I'm going to call out tyranny wherever I see tyranny. Okay, and if you have elected officials signing NDAs at the state and local level, do you honestly think I'm going to believe that there isn't scrutiny happening at the federal level? Wake up. Okay, if you work for the people, you should be held accountable to the people. Until you prove otherwise, I'm going to keep calling you tyrants and questioning everything. Now, for anybody that doesn't know what an NDA is, it's a non-disclosure agreement, okay? It's a legally binding confidentiality agreement that restricts someone from sharing certain information covered by that agreement, okay? It's not automatically like a blanket gag order, okay? There could be legitimate reasons for protecting sensitive negotiations, but when it involves public officials, yeah, no, that doesn't work for me. Transparency matters. Mm-hmm. And here's where it's going to get pretty interesting, especially for my Louisianians, okay? According to some records obtained by investigators during the final 4 years of John Bel Edwards, y'all remember him? Yeah, his administration, not a single elected official signed an NDA with the Louisiana Economic Development. Yeah, not one. But under Jeff Landry, yeah, that number jumped to at least 54 by June of 2026. That includes 77% of Louisiana state senators and 13% of the state representatives. You paying attention yet? And if you are paying attention, it doesn't stop there. At least 121 employees in Governor Landry's office have also signed non-disclosure agreements. Oh joy, right? I mean, Landry himself signed a mutual non-disclosure agreement in 2024 connected to negotiations involving Meta's proposed $50 billion Louisiana data center. I wonder how much Jeff got off of that. Yeah. And now, look, I'm going to let you hear all of this for yourself. This is on the news. This is documented. There's no interruptions from me, no spin. I want you to see this for yourself, okay? I want you to listen to what this man said. Okay, go look at the records and then make a decision for yourself. All right, here we go.
Drew Hawkins, that Governor Jeff Landry signed a non-disclosure agreement with Meta about its plans to build a Manhattan-sized data center in Richland Parish.
His latest reporting finding this morning that the governor himself also signed one of those NDAs.
Before Meta came to Richland Parish, the average wage, yearly wage up there was $32,000. Yet when Meta's finished, the average wage is going to be over $90,000. That's 3 times the average yearly salary that Richland Parish has seen. So again, I think it's just great. It's great opportunities. It's things that we've never seen before.
But Governor, why are public officials, including yourself, signing non-disclosure agreements related to that and other developments?
Well, listen, here's what I'll tell you, that those companies don't want to divulge publicly the investments that they're looking at making, right? And so again, it's no problem now. And look, it's all done. I mean, again, like, are you saying that bringing a $50 billion investment to the state of Louisiana was not worth an NDA?
But should the public have been able to get more information on the file?
Well, what information did they get that they didn't know about? Like, what is it specifically that you think was in those NDAs that the public just had to know about before we closed the deal.
Then why sign an NDA at all?
Well, exactly. But no. But exactly to that point is that, look, these companies come in, they want to have discussions with us. They want to say, listen, do you have the energy? Do you have the infrastructure? What can you offer us? What are the things that we can do? Where's the property out there? Why would we want to divulge that when they have competitors out there looking to do the same?
Now, look, guys, at the end of the day, don't take my word for it. Don't take their word for it, okay? Do your own research, ask your own questions, and think for yourself. It's really not that hard, okay? So until then, do me a favor. Stay curious, stay enlightened, and always smile. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.
Yo, got the sound.